The Pistons are bringing loads of talent into this year's Summer League, with many familiar faces playing. A mix of young rotation pieces and a few undrafted flyers, many fans think that the Pistons roster will be strong enough to win the entire Summer League. The names and faces seen throughout Summer League can be puzzling, and Pistons fans who are bracing to watch their team in Las Vegas should know who's on the roster. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the Pistons Summer League roster, highlighting each core player, and projecting some lineups that the Pistons may use. Bruce Brown is a familiar face for Pistons fans. He started 56 games last season and will be the most NBA experienced player on the roster. He's known for his defensive ability, but he needs to show improvement in his jump shot if he hopes to keep his starting spot this season. Khyri Thomas was the Pistons' most consistent player in last year's Summer League. Injuries held him back in his rookie year, and he was never able to catch up and crack the rotation. This is a very important summer for Thomas if he wants to play and even stay in the NBA entirely. Svi came home from last year's Summer League with second-team honors and a championship with the Lakers. The Pistons acquired him at last year's deadline, and he only appeared in 3 games for Detroit. Svi could potentially crack the second unit and will play multiple positions for the Pistons in Vegas this year. Jordan Bone was picked 57th in this year's draft and landed a 2-way contract with the Pistons. He measured as one of the best athletes in the class, and now he's fighting to stay in the league. A strong showing from Bone in Summer League will give the Pistons even more confidence in the point guard spot after signing Derrick Rose and Tim Frazier in free agency. Matt McQuaid is a local favorite after playing 4 seasons at Michigan State. For the Spartans, he shot 42% from 3 last season and showed premier athleticism, enough to land him a pre-draft workout with Detroit. McQuaid looks to impress once again and find his way onto the Grand Rapids Drive after this offseason. I profiled Sekou in my last video, which is showing up at the top of the video right now. The 15th pick in this year's draft, Doumbouya will show the Pistons how far along he is in his development. If he plays well enough, he will surely find his way into the second unit for Detroit next season. Servidis was a bit of a surprise pick for Detroit in the second round this year. On draft night, ESPN's Mike Schmitz called him a 6'9" Luke Kennard. Servidis looks to impress and either play with the drive or back in Lithuania next season. Louis King was mocked to go in the late first round, but character issues caused his stock to fall, and he eventually went undrafted. The Pistons, after the draft, immediately signed him to a 2-way contract. He has NBA-level athleticism, and he shot 39% from 3 last year at Oregon. Uthoff is a 26-year-old journeyman who was a second-team All-American for the Iowa Hawkeyes in 2016. He spent last season playing in Russia after stints with the Raptors and Pacers G League teams. Uthoff is another 3-and-D guy and a veteran presence looking for a chance to get picked up by an NBA team. Boatwright is an undrafted forward with impressive size and shooting ability. He knocked down 10 threes in 1 game last year and shot 43% from 3 all year for USC. He will likely be forced to play center for the Pistons in Summer League. Matt Costello is another NBA journeyman. He also played at Michigan State along with Matt McQuaid. He will be the lone center on the roster for the Pistons in Summer League. Filling out the remainder of the roster are Michael Bethia Jr. of the Grand Rapids Drive, Will Cherry of the Santa Cruz Warriors, Dante Hall from Alabama, Marquise Reed from Clemson, and Todd Withers of the Grand Rapids Drive. The Pistons need to get a good look at the guys who could potentially contribute for them next season, and we can expect the players already on the roster to be the focal point of the rotation. A potential starting lineup in Summer League could look like this. The Pistons have lots of size and shooting and a few different combinations of how they can play their guards. Don't be surprised to see Svi, Khyri, or Bone playing the point at times during Summer League. Sekou will surely see minutes on the wing and forward spots, and maybe even a small ball center. King and Uthoff, who are both natural wings, may have to slide down and play a forward spot at times. The Pistons will most likely use McQuaid and Servidis in limited minutes as shooters to plug into defensive lineups in order to keep balance on the floor. This summer will be huge for the Pistons' young pieces to develop and take the next step. With third-year guard Luke Kennard being established enough to sit this year's Vegas trip out, the scoring will need to come from everywhere. It will be exciting to see rookie Sekou Doumbouya don the Pistons blue for the first time, along with a healthy Khyri Thomas for the first time since last summer league. While Detroit will surely pick up a few more players to fill out their roster, they have established their core and their identity by bringing in players with great size and shooting ability to lead them to the 2019 Summer League Championship. If you liked this video, make sure you subscribe for more Pistons content here on Palace of Pistons. Make sure you follow us at Palace of Pistons on Twitter, and follow me on Twitter at TimForkinTV, and also go subscribe to my own YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.